Hello, crafty friends. I am here to show you today a pocket, two pockets. It's like an envelope style, and it has two pockets. There's one pocket on the inside and one pocket on the back. And basically I used digital paper and I used double-sided, so I just printed my digital on both sides, the front and the back. And you just need two. I used one piece of 8.5 by 11, and then you cut it down to 5 by 5. So basically I just embellished here on the side a little bit with some book page, a little tag, and then a butterfly. I closed it up with some twine, some baker's twine. And then basically just open it up. And you got a pocket right here. I put a journaling card in there. And then you turn it over. And there's another pocket right here for another card. All right, so it's very easy to make. This is an awesome mass make where you just sit and make a whole bunch of them at once and be done with it. So here's my paper. I'm using non-directional paper, so it doesn't matter which way. I mean, I am going to have this be my front flap, and then the green, the back, will be this part that you see. All right, so basically, let me get out my scoreboard, my cutting board, and you're just going to want to cut this paper 5 by 5. And again, if you have directional paper, you're going to have to be mindful of that so that you know, because this flips over this way, so part of it may be going the wrong direction. Okay, so 5 by 5, and you need 2 pieces. Okay, so there's my first one. Here's my second one. Okay. All right. So we'll have this as my top piece. And your top piece, you want to score at 1 3/4. Okay. And then this piece, just go ahead and score, oops, I'm sorry. Go ahead and score that at 2 inches. All right. So the only other thing I'm going to do, let's take a look at my, yes. All right, so the only other thing I'm going to do is on this piece, this is my top piece. I'll go ahead and fold that over. Okay. So that's going to be like that. I'm going to set that right there. And then this is my inside piece. Let's see here. So I want this. Let me see here. So the inside piece, the top piece, you're going to score this way. So it's going to go like this. Okay. And then the bottom piece, you're going to score at the small, this, here's the small part of it, because we scored right there. Okay. And then it's going to go like this. So this is going to be, okay, it's going to go, the top piece is going to go on the inside of this piece. Okay, so it's going to look like that. So on this piece, I am going to go ahead and find the halfway point. I always need to do this with my scoreboard because I am horrible at finding the halfway point on my own without having a little mark right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my little notch right there. Let me put my square scoreboard away. And we're gonna go ahead and I am gonna ink up around these edges. Just take a couple minutes here. Like I said, it's a very easy project. Nothing too hard about it. To me, if I spend more than about 20 minutes on a project, it's too much for me. I like easy. I like to get things done. I like to be productive. And I could never do needlework. Cross stitching, oh my goodness. That would drive me crazy. But that's just me, obviously. Okay, I am going to round these corners. So this is my front flap. Okay, so I'm going to round those corners right there, just on the front. Okay, so right there, and right there. Put a little bit more ink on there. Okay, so basically all we're going to do is glue it together and decorate it now. Okay, so here's my top. Here's my top one. Here's my bottom one. Okay, and this is going to go on the inside of this. So it's like that. Okay, so all we're going to do is I'm going to glue here and here. Get that even as possible. Let me put a little bit of ink on there so I can see where my line is. Okay, so I'm just going to glue right there. Okay, so right here, well, let's start on this side. Okay, right there, and right there. Okay, and then I'm going to turn that in, get that down really good. Okay, and then this is the back folder. If you want to, you can put another little notch right there. I'm not going to do that on the back. Well, maybe I will, just so that you can tell that there's a pocket there. Let's see if I can do it without bringing back my scoreboard. I never can get this. Okay, keeping my fingers crossed. All right. So now all we're going to do is we're going to, I guess that looks pretty even. Okay, so now we're just going to glue these three together. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And that's our back pocket. Okay, see how easy that was? So here's some stuff I'm going to use to decorate it with. And I'm pretty much doing exactly the same thing. Here's a piece of time card that it was in my scrap box. And I'm just going to ink up around those edges a little bit. Let's see, do I want it that long? No, probably not. Let's tear it right about there. Okay, so I'm going to put that right on the edge, on the corner. There we go. All right. Let's see here. That piece might be a little too big going that way. That's okay. All right. So I'm gonna, obviously you can use whatever you choose to decorate yours with. I'm gonna do that. That and that is, yeah, I probably don't need this one, do I? Okay, so let's just do this. And then I'm going to tie some more ribbon around it to keep it closed. I'm going to go like that. Okay, so you could also, I was thinking, to close it up, you know how you can do those 3 circles, you know, like a thick piece of cardstock, and then put one here and put one here. You know, you'd put one here, and then you'd wrap string around it. That would be another way to close this up. Okay, so I just have some, I think this is called DMC floss, and I'm gonna go ahead and you know, again, here, let's put I'm gonna put the ribbon up this way instead of the way I had it. The other one I had going around this way. I'm gonna put it going this way. So, you know, there are different options you can do, obviously. Lots of different ways to do one project. This is not my original design. This has been around for a long time. You just you can adjust it to match your journals and add your own stuff to it. Okay, I'm going to cut off these little strings. There's that. Okay, so here's this one. Basically, like I said, it's exactly the same, just different papers. You could do, you know, like I said, the wraparound one for the ribbon. All right, I hope you enjoy that project. And if you have any questions or want to leave me a comment, that would be great. Thank you.